Alright guys, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a fanfiction idea for everyone here. And today, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a crossover one involving Ladybug and Black Panther. Now you may be thinking, that makes no sense. Why would, Spider-Man makes sense. And I've done Spider-Man Ladybug crossovers before. I've even done like a Justice League crossover before. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a little outside the box, but it still makes sense for Ladybug to meet Black Panther. So, in this story, basically what has happened is that T'Challa has come to Paris. He has arrived in Paris, and everyone's freaking out because A, it's the king of a very powerful nation, and B, it's a freaking superhero in Paris. Like, Black Panther's an Avenger. He's a big deal. T'Challa is a huge deal. So everyone's freaking out about that, and Alia can't help but say by just saying just off the top of her head, Black Panther, a hero, great as if not greater than Ladybug, and Marinette's like, oh, okay, no, that's fine, Alia, you say that, okay. Tiki, of course, Marinette's like hurt by this because of course she's like, maybe I'm not as good as a hero. To which everyone reminds her, Marinette, you're young, he's been doing this for years. He's also an Avenger. But there is a reason why T'Challa has shown up in Paris. It turns out that something was stolen. A holy relic from Wakanda was stolen. Not vibranium, a holy relic that has a connection to the Panther god. And T'Challa has tracked it. It has basically tracked the stolen relic back to Paris. Did you guess it's a Panther Miraculous? Because it's a Panther Miraculous. Yeah. So T'Challa didn't know what it was. He had like a sense of what it was, but he was always told like it's a holy relic. It was part of the Panther god, and basically it's used for ceremonial purposes. Now, no. Black Panther's power in this universe doesn't come from a miraculous. It still comes from the heart-shaped herb. It's still like he became king by trial and inheritance. So, but that miraculous is theirs for the religion. So he's going to get it. So Black Panther basically arrives in Paris, and the first thing he does is basically say his cover story is I came here as a sign of good faith. I'm doing a world tour thing, and Paris is the first stop here, so I'm going to be out here. But I have a point to make that something has been stolen from my country, and we are here. So while I come in good graces, don't get in my way, because T'Challa would be that blunt. He even makes he sends out a message to Ladybug and Cat Noir to meet him, and he's like, hey, get out of my way. Yeah. Black Panther's like, look, I respect you, kid. You two, you're clearly young. You two are clearly young. I know you ain't 500 years old. So I know for a fact that you are, you're kids. Because, yeah, I'd have it that T'Challa, followed Marinette all the way back to her house, and as well as Adrian, watch them both de-transform, and while he keeps their identities a secret, he's basically like, look, I know your identities. I know you guys are young. Stay out of my way. I know you want to help, but this is a Wakandan matter. So if you get in my way, I'm gonna knock you out. And Cat Noir is like a little incensed by this. So Adrian's like, oh well, we can totally fight. And then Black Panther just puts him on the ground. And he's just like, okay, we're cool. One cat to another, we cool. And Ladybug, however, is like, he doesn't, what could have possibly happened? Who could have, what could have done this? And what could have taken his relic? If you guessed it's Hawkmoth by now, you get a cookie. So yes, Gabriel had Ulysses' claw. He hired Claw to steal this Panther Miraculous for him. And the Panther Kwame, who I called Bast, Bast's power is that when you take on the power of the Panther Miraculous, basically what you can do, it's the ability to absorb and basically absorb darkness and dispel it. So more or less, you can just basically become like a giant blackout. You can basically just become a huge blackout, like a walking EMP bomb, and create like material darkness. So, Gabriel gives the miraculous to Lila. He makes her the Dark Panther and akumatizes her, gives her an akuma and the miraculous, makes her the Dark Panther, and it basically just blacks out, it just makes a giant blackout over Paris, and the city's starting to descend into riots. It's bad, and T'Challa and Ladybug and Cat Noir have to work together to fight this kind of new power. And while the blackout's going on, a lot of akumas are appearing. So of course, they're Ladybug and Cat Noir. While they're like, "Hey, we'll take the lead here. We know how to fight akumas." It's still Black Panther, and he's like, "Cool, I'm in charge now." I know what you're probably thinking. Man, you're making T'Challa sound like a total dick. It's not actually. I'm actually on par. I'm actually on point because I'm not really I'm not really doing the movies here. This is more of like the Marvel Knights Christopher Priest era run. Let me show you. Yeah, I'm doing this era of Black Panther, where Black Panther was like in charge. He's authoritative, but he's still a good guy. But at the same time, if you cross him, he's gonna beat your ass into oblivion. So, Black Panther really has... man, I am so professional on this channel. Black Panther is basically like, I'll follow you kids, but I'll follow your lead, but you'll be following mine instead. So, when Black Panther finally gets the Panther Miraculous, he finally, like, gets off of Lila, and she basically tells him it was Hawkmoth. It was totally Hawkmoth. I'm so... like, she's so scared, like, she can't... like... Panther basically says, if you lie to me, I'm going to drop you off. He basically says, say one lie to me, and I will drop you off this skyscraper. And I don't lie. So, yeah. Because he already knows, like, Lila gives him this sob story. He's like, oh, I was akumatized, and I didn't have any control over... I don't lie. So you will tell the truth for the first time in your life, or I will let you go. Simple. And like Marinette and Adrian are like, whoa, okay, whoa, this guy don't play. So, yeah, the end game is Black Panther and Hawkmoth have a throwdown, and Gabriel gets his ass beat, and he's like forced to give the miraculous back. And he's like, if you set foot in Wakanda again, I will not only find a way to expose you, but I will also kill you in front of everyone. And if you have kids, I'm gonna have to kill them too. Because again, that's just how Wakanda roll. Anyway, so Gabriel's like, cool, bro. I will never go back to Wakanda again. And Claw, of course, he hauls ass when he found out that after Lila lost, Claw was like, I'm out. I know what's gonna happen next. Later, Hawkmoth. So there you go. So yeah, just a fun little team-up story. That's basically all it is. It's just a fun team-up story between Black Panther and Ladybug. Because I thought, yeah, it'd be kind of fun to see, like, you know, she'd have a lot of fun with Spider-Man, but I think she'd be, like, intimidated and also in awe of Black Panther. I think that would just be a lot of fun to see, like, Marinette, like, in awe of someone instead of, like, oh, cool, it's cool to hang out with this other character. It's more like, holy shit, I am working with a legend here. I cannot look bad in front of them. So, yeah. And also, Adrian has this fun moment where he's like, cat bros. And T'Challa's like, put your fist down, I'm not bumping it. Anyway. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this crossover? Do you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. And once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.